and this is a common practice with creating these guys. So then what we do here, what we're going to do next, and I mentioned this before, that we can put as many different methods as we want inside this class definition. So this is our class block, starts here, or starts up here and ends down here. And then whatever methods we draw inside here will belong to the class. So we're going to write another method, and this one actually is called a constructor. Okay, and the way constructors work is you can just put the name of the class, and if it has arguments, you can add the arguments or not, and then create a block down here, and see how Eclipse automatically pops that closing brace in for you. That's kind of handy. I like to put, again, like an access modifier in the public. Okay, and notice you don't put like void or static in here. It's just public. Constructors don't have any return type. So this void is a return type, and when the return type is void, it's basically saying don't return anything, don't give back any information. So when a method has a return type of void, it's basically like a command. You're saying go do this. Okay. There are other kinds of return types that we'll see at some point, but right now we have this one void, and we have this constructor that has no return type at all. So inside here, we are going to say super hello, and what super does is it basically says call the parent constructor, call the constructor for frame with this input. So frame actually, the frame constructor wants to have a string as input. So we're saying call the constructor for frame for my superclass. So frame is basically the superclass of Hello World Window, or the parent class sometimes called. So call my superclass with this input hello, and then let's see, then what am I going to do? Then I'm going to do this little gimmick, this little trick. I'm going to add a window listener, and what I can do here is so what window listener wants to see as input is the name of the listener, right? Or I'm sorry, the listening object, the object that's going to listen. So what I'm going to do is just create an anonymous one of those. So I'm going to say new window adapter. And a window adapter is basically a class that knows how to do different things with Windows. Let me just look it up here for a second real quick and show you. So you can actually go into the Java docs and say, like if you say Java window adapter, I see. Okay, so this kind of tells you all the things that a window adapter responds to. So when a window's opened, this method gets called. When a window's closed, this method gets called. So there's a whole bunch of different methods, and you can also just look up more. Like you might if you type in like Java tutorial window adapter, then you can get different kinds of information on how those things work. Okay, but I'm not going to go into any more detail than that right now. But anyway, so I'm creating this window adapter, and what I can do is create. This is like a basically what I'm doing is like adding functionality to it. So I'm kind of, there's this public void window closing. So remember I said window closing is one of the things that a window adapter knows how to do. But the default behavior for a window adapter is to basically do nothing. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is override that and make it exit. Oh yeah, I need a closing parenthesis in here. So basically I have this opening parenthesis here, so I need a closing one. So let's do this and that. I think that's, yeah, that fixes it. Okay, so so I'm adding a window listener that says that, so basically I'm adding a window listener, right? And the window listener I'm adding is this kind of anonymous one that will do nothing when all those other guys are called. So, where was it? So basically, when all these other guys are invoked, window activated, window deactivated, window deiconify, window gain focus, window open, window state change. When all those things are invoked, nothing happens. But when window closing is invoked, right here, window closing, when that's invoked, we're going to do this. We're going to quit out. Okay, and all that does is, all this piece right here does is set it up so that when we click on the little X in the window that we're going to create in our frame, when we click this little X exit, we quit the application. Okay, so that's all that does. Then we're going to set the size of our frame. Make it 200 by 100, and let's just say set visible to true. Okay, and let's save that for now. Let's see. What was this telling me? Oh. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, so let's try running this guy and see what happens. So I'm going to say run as Java application, and boom! There's our window. Okay, so then in the next video I'll go over how we can actually get stuff to show up in here. Oh, and also notice, because we're our window closing stuff now, we have this little X in the corner, and we click on it, boom, our application closes out. Okay, so in the next video I'll talk about how we can actually start drawing stuff on that window.